EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will throw all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in! Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
What is it? No, we changed it. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They put Strange in motion. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
13. Come on. You.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third and a yard.
Third and 1.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tiz Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down. Throwing is Lawrence. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Roquan Smith, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
23.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards. That's good for the Jaguars.
11. Go, let's go.
First and 10 at the 43.
They go play action for Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Arterius Washington bringing them down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Hey,
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now a give up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback.
To the pylon, he's in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's the former number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. He works free, right side. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jaguars 21.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey,
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
42-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
In motion comes Thomas.
Tornado. Touch.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Set up the screen here for Tootin. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe.
180. 13. Sit hard.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to let this one go deep to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's a run going left. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
13 loose.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Jaguar first down.
They put Strange in motion. Flush to his right. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey,
Now Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He puts it up, and it's caught. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 35. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
38-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, marked at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Yeah, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big play.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
63. Jaguars 35.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Run on first down. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8.
Hey, run!
To throw is Lawrence. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 25, here's second down and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. A first down throw for Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Rolling right. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Jaguars, first down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score again. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see him line up to go for 2.